Hey guys, you already know what it is. It's your girl Dion, aka Yonnie,
and it's your girl Shira, aka Shy, and welcome to our
channel.
So as y'all see by the title, we're going to be doing something very unique and different, you guys. This is our very first cooking video. So now we're going to be starting our new segment called Eats with Yonnie and Shy.
So today we will be making our own rendition of our very own homemade hamburger helper.
Yeah, so we all had hamburger helper growing up. So this is going to be Yonnie and Shy's kind of rendition of hamburger helper. So if you would like to learn how to make this or how we achieve this awesome meal, you guys, keep on watching. As y'all see on the screen, these are some of the stuff that we have bought for our dish. First we have our salt.
This is our perfect pinch Italian seasoning. We have our paprika. We can't forget about that, y'all. We have our Lawry's garlic powder. We also have our McCormick's onion powder. This is our McCormick's pure ground black pepper. And this is our tomato paste that we will be using. So for our cheeses, we have mild cheddar and Kobe Jack cheese. We have our heavy whipping cream. We can't forget about our heavy whipping cream. We have our vegetable oil that we'll be cooking with. And we have our baby spinach that we will be adding to our dish. For our vegetables, we have a red and a green pepper. We have one onion that we will use. And we have our garlic. We're only going to use 3 cloves that are inside. And lastly, we have 2 packs of ground beef.
So now we have our vegetables and we get ready to chop those up. Abracadabra. And there you have it.
Onion, red pepper, green pepper, and garlic.
We basically made like a handful of each thing and used 3 cloves of garlic. So these are the noodles that we're going to use. I'm going to put on the screen the noodles we were supposed to use. So since we couldn't find those, these are the ones that we think we're going to go with. The no yolks 8 white pasta dumpling noodles. Low fat, low sodium. I think this is going to work.
So while the water is boiling for our pasta, we're going to start on our meat. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the oil inside the skillet on medium heat. And we're going to start to cook our ground beef. Oil. You keep putting it over there. Stop putting it away from me.
So let's do that. So that's pretty good, guys. We just want to cover the bottom of it. So now we're going to add our meat.
Add our meat. Turn on burner on medium heat. So with our ground beef, we want to try to break it up into small sections so that way it can be cooked thoroughly. And try to chop it up as much as possible. So now we're going to take our peppers, green peppers, red peppers, onions, and garlic, and we're going to put it inside the meat. Now we're going to take some seasoning. Italian seasoning is what I'm starting with. And we're going to put it in the meat. Now we're going to take some onion powder and put it in the meat. Our garlic powder and sprinkle some in the meat. I'll do some paprika. Okay, we're going to do our pepper. So we're going to do the hand method with the salt, just to make sure we don't put too much salt in the meat. Is that too much? Good. And sprinkle. And we're going to sprinkle using the hand method. And We don't want to put too much salt in the meat. Now we're going to take 2 tablespoons of the tomato paste. That's enough. Next, we kind of want to start to mix it up, mix all the ingredients up so that it doesn't stick. The ground beef will make its own juice, so we don't need to put any more oil in it than what we already did. To let it cook some. Look what I did. Top's got to be put. Let's put the spoon down. Use your hand. That's trash. Once our meat is done, we're going to add our cream next. Oh, so we don't put the cheese and stuff in it now. Y'all see the y'all see our meat is browning really, really nicely, and it smells. Y'all should smell it. I wish y'all can smell it through the phone. This spoon smells so y'all gotta come get a plate. Y'all gotta get a plate so y'all can taste when I finish. I think we're gonna have a successful meal. Alright, y'all. So I think our meat is pretty much done. So as y'all can hear that little sizzle at the bottom. So that means we can turn down our burner just a little bit. It was on 7, so I turned it down to around 6, like the 6.5 mark, 6. Because we're gonna start adding everything else to it. So as you can see, it kind of made like more juice, including the oil that we had put in before. You see the oil and the juice at the bottom. We're gonna keep that in there because we're gonna use it in our sauce, in the creamy sauce that we're gonna make for our hamburger helper. Normally, if you're making like spaghetti or something, you would drain it, but we're gonna leave that here. It smells so good, y'all. So good. Y'all want a plate? We want to save it. Alrighty. On to the next step. So now we're going to start to put our heavy whipping cream inside the meat. We're going to put another one inside. So that's 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. You might need 3, but the recipe told us it depends on how much cream we really want. I think that's really good. That's good. So 2 cups, y'all. 2 cups. Now we are going to take a handful of spinach. And put it inside the pot. Alright, so while that's cooking, we're finally going to put our noodles in. So I'm going to have Yonnie assist me. But before we do, I'm going to show you guys a little hack. So our noodles do not stick. I'm going to put like a cap full, I might do 2, just a cap full of oil inside of my water. If you know, you know. I do this all the time when I make pasta stuff, so it's not gonna, might put it bigger. This is a small cap. I think that's good right there. And I'm going to put a pinch of salt. Not so salty, y'all. If you heavy-handed with the salt, please be careful. See what I'm doing? I'm just like shaking, going around. That's it. Literally, that's all you need for pasta. You don't want to do too much. Alright, I'm going to have Yonnie help me with my noodles.
second bag. Alright, bag number 2. We're going to use our spoon to kind of stir it, keep checking it, making sure that all of our pasta is being cooked evenly, because you don't want undone pasta. We don't want that in our food. So we want to make sure everything is nice and cooked. So y'all, we end up adding the rest of the bag. It was only a little bit left, so it wasn't a lot of spinach in there, but we like spinach. So you know how like when spinach cooks, it kind of like shrinks. That's what we end up doing to our pan. Like it's cooking. It smells so good, y'all. I'm sorry. It smells really, really good.
Amazing.
Let this cook. How was our pasta? Coming along. Alright, so now it's time to drain. So I'm going to put my oven mitts on so we can protect our hands. The trick is to go slow. Do not rush this because you will be burned.
You will be burned.
You will burn yourself.
You will burn yourself.
And then take a spoon and get those little noodles. And we're good to go. First we're going to add our cooked noodles. Make sure all the water is strained out. We're going to add it straight to our pan. Our meat mixture. Told you. So as y'all seen, our mixture did not fit in our skillet as planned, so we just put everything back in our big pot. So don't do what we did, y'all. Make sure y'all make enough noodle that's going to be equivalent to the amount of stuff you have in your original pan. We're just going to add our cheese. We're going to add our shredded cheese, our shredded cheddar cheese, and our Colby Jack. We want it nice and cheesy. And now we're just gonna mix. I'll come right back. All right, y'all, so I'm just mixing it, and we did add the rest of our heavy whipping cream to it to kind of like even things out a bit, because our cheese was kind of making it kind of too thick, and we wanted that creamy, that loose but not too loose, that cream texture to it, to our pasta. And this looks amazing. And we're gonna add our Parmesan cheese. I know we didn't show that first, but this is what we're gonna add to it. All right, Yonnie gonna add that in for me. Come on, shake, shake, shake. There you go. Shake, shake, some more, some more. Ooh, all right. All right. All right, we just gonna mix it. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. And if you want some more Parmesan cheese, just put it on your plate, y'all. This smells divine. It smells really good. Y'all see? Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Yonnie and Shy exclusive.
Eats with Yonnie and Shy.
Period.
So Shy just got finished plating the plate with our homemade hamburger helper. It turned out pretty good. If you would like to add biscuits or if you would like to add garlic bread, you can do so to make the meal even better.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, put on that post notification bell so that way you are notified every time we upload a video. Alright, thank you guys so much. This has been Eats with Yonnie and Shy. You already know this is going to be one of many to come. Love you. Peace out.
Peace out.